If the night is gloomy and I'd like to hide,
I throw you in front of me. Holy shit, that tree has eyes.
that's when I remember
Yeah, I really like Andy's singing voice. I wonder who voiced him. Let me look it up.
things that warm
Me.
like a morning sun.
Morning sun.
And I feel so
This is the first song I genuinely like in this movie. Took 7 musical numbers.
'cause I start to think
Okay, here we go. I'm on TV tropes.
how much you mean
Oh,
to
that's
me.
Dee Khan.
Andrew, that's nice.
Alright.
So let the night get gloomy any place I go.
Oh no, Dee Khan does Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann.
That's a fact.
Who voices Andy?
No, it's because I love you so.
Andy,
Siblings!
be okay, no matter what.
If the night
Candy hearts and paper flowers.
and I'd like to hide or a chill so
And skies of
Okay, so it says Dee Khan, who voiced Raggedy Ann, would later star as Frenchie in Grease. And she would be in the Shining Time Station Thomas the Tank Engine TV series.
little thing
And a guy who worked on Sesame Street wrote the songs for this movie. I can tell that they sort of have a Sesame Street kind of sound.
don't you see? 'Cause I start
I'm gonna check IMDb.
thinking just how much you mean to me. So let the night get blue
Paper flower.
any place I go.
Oh, Mark Baker.
I got you beside
Mark Baker is Raggedy Andy.
that's a fact.
Doesn't look like he was in anything else. He was in Doonesbury Special, Swashbuckler, 2 things I've never heard of. Looks like the song's wrapping up.
always keep me close to you.
You guys.
What's that?
What?
Maybe it heard our flamboyant singing!
That what? Don't you worry, Annie. I'll protect you.
Oh, be careful.
I'll just let you go off and endanger yourself. Oh, it's just a camel. False alarm.
Let me go. Let me go.
Andy, it's a camel.
Thanks, Anne, for the brilliant observation.
No. I've been running and chasing after my caravan of camels.
What caravan?
Where?
Oh my god, he's on drugs.
Up in the sky.
He's on so many drugs.
All a dancing and a singing and a smiling at me.
He's not sober, ladies and gentlemen. This camel is strung out.
And now they're all gone.
I blame you, you 2 walking bananas.
Camels up in the sky? That's crazy.
Andy, that's not nice.
It's not nice to call out people's mental conditions. Okay, it isn't, but...
Once to get down, it's hard to get up again. Oh, my joint.
My arthritis! Why would a camel have joint problems? I mean, like a stuffed blue camel.
And thank you. It's my leg.
You're pretty nice for bananas.
They're not what they used to be. I had real sticks in them once. Then I used to have a lot of real things once.
For instance, once I had a real banana.
Now, when
Song number 9, folks!
can't find
I think. Or is it 8? No, I think it's 8. Dang, I lost track.
and you're lonesome the
Now,
How can you be
Cracked. Ah! Their eyes! A few people point out that Raggedy Ann and Andy, for all the other weird visuals in this movie, are pretty creepy themselves. I mean, look at them, especially in this shot. The way they move by like flopping around like the Thing, and their eyes that never blink. Their wide, staring, glow-in-the-dark eyes. And their stitched up mouths when they smile. It's like Jonan Vasquez shit. I think their personalities make up for it though, especially Anne.
How can you be anything but low down, saggy and blue?
So, we're talking about other stories that this movie reminds me of. Another thing that comes to mind is, Winnie the Pooh, and Eeyore, especially, the floppy donkey. It took me a while as a kid to realize that Winnie the Pooh and all his friends were supposed to be toys. Like, that just didn't occur to me until later. I've heard people complain, it's like, I have legitimately had someone complain to me about this. I think it was my aunt. It's like, what kind of forest has like a bear and a tiger and a pig and stuff in it? And it's like, it's a pretend forest with a bunch of toys. She's like, well, it doesn't make sense. I was like, well, it's a kid's make-believe. The 100-Acre Wood is a place a kid made up, and the toys live there. And then she said, well, Hamlet's a pig, right? They had a, like, not Hamlet. Piglet, that's his name. I was thinking Toy Story again. Piglet's a pig, right? I saw a thing where they had like a picnic and they go out and they eat ham. It's like, wouldn't that freak him out? I'm like, I don't know. He's stuffed. It's probably not the same thing. It's right in the song Pooh sings. Stuffed with fluff. Come on, keep up. I'm sure carnivore confusion doesn't apply when they're toys.
Gee, that's terrible.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
Well, I used to be somebody's favorite toy. Once for a
I
while,
was
a
real
kid
once.
named Sam found me in an old junk shop. I lived with him in a real nice house where he hid me under the pillow every night in a real nice room. My humps got kind of flattened out, but I didn't mind.
Velveteen Rabbit,
Because
folks.
I had somebody to love me. One day,
Cause
Sam's
when
mom
somebody
found me.
loves
She was a
me.
real pretty lady, but she was also kind of mean. When Sam wasn't looking, she threw me away, and I've been
Oh,
almost ever
bitch!
since.
She threw out her son's toy when he wasn't around?
Could call home.
That's always bugged the shit out of me when parents do shit like that to their kid. So yes, he was thrown out by his kid's owner because he was old, because he picked him up in the trash, because he was just a bitch. We don't know, but I think it's a little better they don't go into more detail about it. Like, I was just thrown out and it's sad. So this movie lacks subtlety. Like, there is no subtlety anywhere. And I think like every story about toys for kids has to have something sad that guilts you into keeping all your toys when you're grown up and all your friends call you weird. I still have a lot of my childhood toys. Man, I had this seal named Flipper, stuffed seal. I used to carry that thing everywhere. It was white when I bought it, now it's a shade of gray. Its fur was all soft and plump, but now it's all ragged like corduroy, but man, do I love that thing to death.
You shouldn't be sad.
We'll be your friends.
Uh-huh.
You will?
Sure.
You didn't have to sing a whole musical number.
That's
I guess
why
I'm not
I
one
keep
to talk.
chasing them other camels, all happy and a dancing, smiling and a singing.
He's on so much LSD, look at him. Now, they never explain why he's hallucinating camels.
Hop on, we gotta catch them before they get away.
No, we're looking for Babette.
I'm aboard.
We're not looking for your mental psychosis camels.
I don't see anything, Andy. Do you?
This is really weird.
You don't say, Andy.
I'm a-coming.
But there's nothing there.
So, is he crazy from loneliness? Is he
Wait,
drugged out of his mind like I've been saying?
Camel?
I've been
Is he dead? I mean, like, some people suggested he's suicidal. Like, he always sees the camels in the sky, so maybe that's his need to die. That would be dark, but it wouldn't be out of... I gotta be honest. It wouldn't be unbelievable for this movie. For that matter, where are you? I mean, they're clearly not in the woods anymore, and... Oh shit, here we go.